Hello cardboard lovers, it's Cardboard Badger here. I hope you're doing well. And today we have another standard deck tech for you. This time we are going to be introducing you to black-red Minotaurs. So we've got 24 creatures in total. We have no 1-drops. So we shall begin with our 2-drops, starting off with a playset of, and I do like this card, Metallic Mimic. For 2 mana, we have a 2/1. And it's a shapeshifter, and we are going to be naming, funnily enough, Minotaurs. So, if we can get this down on turn 2, every single creature after Metallic Mimic is going to be getting a +1/+1 counter on it. And obviously, if we get more than 1 Metallic Mimic out and it stays there, then they will be getting even larger. So yes, a playset of those. We also have, in the 2-drop slot, a playset of Burning Fist Minotaur. For 1 and a red, we have a 2/1. He's a Minotaur wizard, but he has first strike. So that is good. With the additional perk of, what have we got? 1 and a red. And we can discard a card, and Burning Fist Minotaur gets +2/+0 till the end of turn. Which will make him a 4/1, which is fantastic. Obviously, if we happen to already have out our Metallic Mimic, then he will be a 5/2 first striker, which isn't bad at all. Right, next we have our 3-drops. We're starting off with a playset of Minotaur Sure Shot. For 2 and a red, we've got a 2/3 archer, and he has reach, so that is something that could be pretty important. But we also have, for 1 and a red, Sure Shot gets an additional +1/+0 till the end of turn. So that is quite nice. That's going to give us a 3/3, and then obviously if we've got a Mimic out as well, he's a 4/4. He could be rather good when it comes to plucking stuff out of the sky. So yes, a playset of Sure Shot. We're also going to be playing only 3 because he's legendary. We've got NEHEB the Worthy. 1 black and a red. He is a Minotaur warrior. Fantastic card. He's got first strike, and other Minotaurs you control have first strike as well. This could be amazing. We've also got, I mean, this card's great. We've also got, if you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand, Minotaurs you control get +2/+0. So our Minotaurs could be fantastic. We could have a Mimic out giving them a +1/+1. They could all have first strike. If we basically got nothing or 1 card in our hand, they're going to have an additional 2 on top of that. This is fantastic. Also, whenever NEHEB himself deals combat damage to a player, each player discards a card. So reducing their hand, also reducing ours as well, which will then trigger other Minotaurs getting +2/+0. So I love this card. Absolutely fantastic. We are also playing a playset of Cursed Minotaur. He is a 3/2 zombie Minotaur for 2 and a black, and he's got Menace, which is a nice little perk. Obviously, if we've got Metallic Mimic out, he will be larger, and if we've got NEHEB the Worthy out, then he's going to have first strike too. So as long as we've got 2 or 3 Minotaurs out, we should be able to get a nice bit of value. In the 4-drops, we're only playing 2, but we're going to go with Emberhorn Minotaur. 3 and a red, he is a 4/3 with the addition of a +1/+1 if we exert him. If we do so, he will gain Menace until the end of turn. This could be pretty good if we happen to have the Cursed Minotaur out, an Emberhorn out as well. They don't have 4 creatures, then one of these is going to be getting through. So that will be great, because we need to get damage through to then be able to do horrible things with NEHEB the Eternal. We've got 3 copies of this. I love this card. Yeah, I absolutely love this card. He's just amazing. He is 3 red. He's a 4/6. He's got Afflict, so if he gets blocked, defending player will lose 3 life. which will be great because when it comes to second main phase we will have additional mana. So hopefully we will be able to then drop some other Minotaurs down in our second main phase, or possibly an X-Spell, depending on what we're up to. So yes, 3 of those, purely because he is legendary. So that is all the creatures, but we are going to be, in addition to the creatures, be playing a couple of Planeswalkers. We're going to start off with 1 copy of Angrath the Flame Chained, 5 mana, 3 black and a red, starting off with Loyalty 4. +1 ability, each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life, so we can reduce the opponent's hand. The -3, which I like a lot, gain control of a target creature until the end of turn, untap it and it gains haste. And if it is a creature with a converted mana cost 3 or less, we can sacrifice it at the beginning of the end step. Hopefully we can just pick up something that's huge, dealing damage to the opponent, which will then give us more mana if we have the Eternal out to do more things second main phase. But by grabbing the opponent's creatures, hopefully with our instants and sorceries, we'll be able to add additional insult to injury. That is coming up very shortly. The only other Planeswalker, and we have to really, if you happen to have them, Chandra, Torture Defiance. Just amazing. I'm going to be sad when this one goes. 4 mana, 2 red, 4 loyalty, and if we can get it to 7, it's just fantastic. Other than that, additional mana, its second ability +1, and the first ability. To be honest, we should have the mana, and that will allow us to cast an additional spell. But if we don't want to, we just want to deal damage to the opponent, then we can do that also. Yeah, Chandra, you are fantastic. Next we've got the instants and sorceries, and this is where the stealing of the opponent's creatures will make a little bit more sense. First we've got our removal. We've got Fatal Push and Walk the Plank. I'm going to go 2 and 2 for those, and then obviously if I come across a load of Merfolk, I'll take the Walk the Plank out and put in additional Fatal Push. So yeah, initially 2 and 2. We're then going to have 1 copy of Invigorated Rampage. This instant allows you to choose one of the following. We've got target creature gets +4/+0 and gains trample to end of turn, which will hopefully allow us to get in for some damage. Or 2 target creatures get +2/+0 and gain trample to the end of turn. So if we split it and put it on something that had menace, again we should be able to get through. And with NEHEB out, have lots more mana for our second main phase. Hijack. We're going to play 2 hijack, 1 red, gaining control of target creature to end of turn, untapping it, gaining haste, and hopefully getting in for some damage. But then hopefully not giving it back. No. Because we're going to try and fling it. We're going to have 2 flings. So, as an additional cost to fling, sacrifice a creature. So we're going to try and hijack a creature, or we're going to try and take a creature with Angrath's ability. And once we've got that creature, we are going to, at the end of combat, play fling, and we are going to sacrifice their creature before we have to hand it back to them. Dealing damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to target creature or player. So hopefully, yeah, that's a bit of a double whammy. We're also going to be playing 3 shock. And our final card, we're going to play 1 cut to ribbons. This is where we are going to be using a huge amount of our additional NEHEB mana in our second main phase. Obviously cut's really good. 1 and a red, dealing full damage to target creature. That could get 1 creature out of the way to then have our menace creatures go through to then deal lots of damage. And then we can play ribbons from our graveyard. Each opponent loses X life. So hopefully we can play this for maybe quite a lot. We could do this for maybe well, who knows? We could do this for 6. I mean, whatever. It could finish the game. Could be absolutely fantastic. As far as lands go, nothing fancy. I have 9 swamp and 13 mountains. So there we have it. Black-Red Minotaurs in Standard. I hope you enjoyed the deck tech. Please let me know in the comments below if there is anything you would change and why. More than happy to hear your comments and opinions. Just to let you also know, we have a giveaway. It's going to be running out this Saturday, Saturday the 7th of April. I will put a link at the very end. Badger will be smashing open a chocolate egg as there's something inside it, and we are going to be posting it and having a look at what it is to some lucky winner. And it is worldwide, so it doesn't matter where you are, you all have a chance to win it. So if you're going to enter that, thank you very much indeed, and obviously good luck. Other than that, I'd just like to say please like, share and subscribe, and we will see you again soon here on Cardboard Badger.